Good evening everyone, how are you all doing this Friday? I am back for another workout and one that you can fit in your own time. So again, you'll need your dumbbells, you'll need maybe a chair for one of the exercises to do some mountain climbers if you feel you can't do them on the floor. And again, maybe some lighter dumbbells for the second exercise we're going to be doing around the world. And sometimes the dumbbells that we have might be just a little bit too heavy for that one. So again, we're going to start with our warm-up, keeping it simple. Going to work for our 30 on, 20 off, and then we have our 3 little core exercises, okay? So again, if you feel that with any of the exercises that you need to take more rest in between, please feel free to do so and come back in when you're ready, okay? So again, just that basic warm-up. I'm going to keep this on. It's a little bit cold. I'm trying to heat up a small bit, and the darker evenings is coming in, but look, we go with it and we just do what we can. So starting off again with that little knee hug. So bringing that knee in for 4 and for 3, for 2 and for 1. Okay, let's go into our little windmill. So it'll go for 4, look up to the hand, for 3, for 2 and for 1. For there around the world. So 3, 2 and 1. And the opposite for 3, 2 and for 1. Into those little shoulders, so that little circle. 4, 3, 2 and 1 and back. 4, 3, 2 and 1. Our little knee circles, so bring them together, bend. 4, 3, 2 and 1 and the opposite. 4, 3, 2 and 1. Our little rotations, exhale for 4. For 3, for 2 and for 1. We're going to bend the knees, touch the floor and reach. 4, for 3, for 2 and 1 more. Keep them up there. Going to squat right down, release that hand. Let's look up and to the opposite side. Let's go for 1 more. So right up, squat right down, release, look up and look up and back to the shoulders. 3, 2 and 1 and forward for 3, 2 and for 1 and relax. Okay, so for the first exercise, it's our split lunge. If you find that's too much, you can have your chair with no dumbbells. You can bring the little leg behind, coming down, staying in that same leg and coming up but holding on to your chair, nice and controlled. If you're using dumbbells, you hold them by our side, and again we're lunging, squeezing the bum without locking that leg out. Okay, that's going to be our first one. Again, for our second one, it's going to be around the world, palms facing out the way, coming around, slight bend and right back down again. This is the one where you may need the lighter tins of beans or bottles of water or something that's not too challenging. If you're struggling, you're doing this, and these are too heavy, okay? So our next one's going to be a sumo squat. So again, with a dumbbell or with a kettlebell, I may use a kettlebell. So again, this is your shoulder width, a little bit further out than shoulder width, and point those feet out. Going to come right down and right back up. Follow through with the head, right down and right back up. Our next one is going to be a renegade row, and again that's going to be on the knees or else in a high plank position. So again, dumbbells just in this position, okay? Bringing the legs back a small bit, watching the lower back that's not coming down, nice and controlled, and we're going to roll and the opposite side, okay? So again, to make that a bit harder, we come up into the full position, keeping the legs a little bit wider, and we roll and we roll. If you're finding that too much and you have a little bench or a chair at home, again you can pull this out, come in this position and just use your hand for the roll. Nice and controlled, okay? And then again, the last one is the mountain climbers. So if you're not doing them on the floor, again, have your little bench or your chair and you're bringing your knees in and out. And if you have, or if you're able to do them on the floor, again, hands under the shoulders, and we're going to bring those knees in nice and fast or nice and slow, whatever suits. That's going to be our circuit. We're going to work for 30 on, 20 off. Then we have our plank or a plank to push up. We have a side plank or a side plank rotation. And again, I'll show you how to do the plank at the wall if you can't do it. And then we have our standing, just with a dumbbell, little knee up, okay? So let's start. So again, we're going to work for 30 seconds of the split lunge. Then we're going to go through the whole circuit. We'll do it on the opposite side in the last round. It'll be 15 and 15. Okay, so I have the watch here handy. I'm going to grab my dumbbells. Okay, perfect. So again, we're going to work for 30 seconds. Are we ready? We are. Okay, perfect. So again, you can do this when it suits a time that you can fit it in. Okay, so 30 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. So I'm bringing that leg behind. Down and up. Good. Nice and controlled. Exhale. That's it. Take your time now. Take your time. Do what feels right for you. 15 seconds already. Good. So on the around the world, we'll need lighter dumbbells. That can be challenging, or else your bottles of water, tins of beans, peas, or whatever you have. Sweet corn. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, and relax. Take a breather for 20. So grabbing our dumbbells or whatever you have handy there, and we're going to go for the around the world. So again, taking your time with this one. We're going to go in 8 seconds. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So going around and then coming down. Exhale on the hard bit and then right down. Good. Breathing out and coming right back down. Brilliant. Nearly there now. Exhale up. Keep it going. Last 10 seconds on this one. Going to work for 30 and right back down. Last little bit. 5 seconds. Last 4, 3. Just give me one more. Right and right around. Fantastic. Okay, so we can drop those dumbbells down. Brilliant. So our next one is going to be that Zumo. So remember your dumbbell, you can hold it like this, or else your kettlebell if you have one handy. Okay, so I just grab this one here, and again we're going to work for 30 seconds. Okay, so we'll go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And exhale on the way up. Slowly down and right back up. Good. Squeezing the bum at the top. Good. 20 seconds to go on this one. Nice little grip with the kettlebell and the dumbbell. Nearly there now. Right down and up. You don't have to touch the floor. That's last 10 seconds. Then we have our renegade rows. So remember, you can do them on your bench in the high plank position and just use your hand. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, let's take that breather. Great going. Okay, so again, I'll do the first round here, simplify it for the renegade roll. So if you find this is too much, stay on the knees. Okay, bringing the knees back a small bit, keep them a bit wider, and you're going to roll with the dumbbell, putting it into the back pocket, the back part into the back pocket. That nice roll, okay? So we're going to go in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up to the opposite side, head looking in between your dumbbells. Good. If it hurts your hand, you can drop one hand down, release, drop the other down, and bring the dumbbell up. Good. Last little bit. Good form. Keep it going now. Last 10 seconds on this one. 5. Last 4. Last 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, take your small breather. Brilliant. Okay, so again, we've mountain climbers coming up. So if you can't do the mountain climbers on the floor, you can do them on your bench like I showed there at the beginning. And again, we're going to work for 30 seconds. Okay, hands under the shoulders, even the same on the bench. 3, 2, and 1. That high plank and that little bit of a tap. You can go as fast or as slow as you like. Good. Let's keep that going now. Brilliant. Nearly there. Keep pushing through. We've got 10 seconds to go on this one. Brilliant. Into our last little bit. Keep going. If you want to go a bit faster. Into our last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reset. Okay, now it's getting warm. So again, we're back again to that split lunge, but we're going to go to the opposite leg this time. Okay, so take your time and work again to your own level. Brilliant going. So again, the opposite side, and if the dumbbells are too heavy, just drop down with or without them. Okay, we're going to go in 10 seconds. So I'm going to go to the opposite side, get in my little position. Okay, in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right, back up. Good. Take your time. Exhale on the hard bit. Good. Breathing out. That's it. Fantastic. Let's keep that going now. Last 15 seconds. Keep it going. 10 seconds to go. Then we have that around the world. Last 8 seconds. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Fantastic. Take your little breather for 20 seconds. Okay, we have the around the world coming up and then our Zumo. So 10 seconds. Getting our little position, feet shoulder width. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So around and down. Exhale. And right back down. Good. 30 seconds of work. Into our second round already. It's flying, isn't it? That's it. Brilliant. 15 seconds now. Keep it going. Stay strong. That's it. Last 10 seconds. Good. Into our last 5 seconds now. Into 3, 2, 1. And that's our full 30 seconds. Powerful stuff. Take your little breather. We've got our Zumo, and again, keep your water or whatever it is handy and keep sipping on it. Okay, so again, just take more rest if you need it. Okay, we're going to go in 4, 3, 2, and 1. And up. Good. Exhale. Nice and controlled and slow. Good. And up. Let's keep that going now. Last little bit. 10 seconds now. Inhale and exhale. Last 5 seconds. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, dropping that down. Now we have the renegade row. So I'm going to do the full plank position on this one this time. Okay, so you stay on the knees or else use your little bench. Okay, you're doing brilliant. Okay, so again, high plank position. And let's work for that 30 seconds. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Keeping my feet wide. Pushing back through the heels and roll. Try not to rotate the body. Nice and controlled. Watch the bum doesn't go too high if you're in this position. Keep it going now. Nice and slow and controlled. 20 seconds. Into our last little bit. 5 seconds. Last 3, 2, 1 more the opposite side. And relax. Great going. Brilliant. Okay. We have mountain climbers coming up. Second round is going to be done. So for the split lunge on the next one, it's going to be 15 and 15. Okay, are we ready? In 3, 2, and 1. Let's get the mountain climbers going. So remember, use your chair, your work top, whatever it is you have there if you're not doing them on the floor. That's it. 20 seconds to go. Hands onto the shoulders, speed it up if you want. Fast or slow. You can go a few fast and a few slow. Counting down for my last 10 seconds now. Brilliant. Keep it going. Last little bit. 3, 2, 1. And relax. Brilliant. Okay. Last round. Are we ready? We are. We are. Am I ready? I don't know about that. Okay, the evening time it can be challenging, but it's a great feeling. Okay, so split lunge, 15 and 15. Back to around the world, the Zumo, the renegade row, mountain climbers, and then the 3 core exercises, and we are done just to do our cool down. How amazing is that? You're doing absolutely brilliant. Okay, so again, 15 and 15 with no break, so I'll say when to switch. I hope I don't forget. Okay, let's get ready. So 3, 2, and 1. 15 seconds. That's it. Take your time now. You're doing absolutely brilliant. 15 seconds nearly coming up. Okay, and switch. Opposite side. Give yourself a few seconds to switch. That's it. If you're a bit wobbly like me. Good. Keep Keep it going now, nearly there. Last 10 seconds. We just took that time there to switch, so kind of the clock is just ticking here. It's telling me we have 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, taking the breather around the world. Again, 30 seconds. The Zumo, the Renegade Row, and the mountain climbers. What a powerful little workout. Okay, blocking the feet in. We are going in 3, in 2, and 1. Breathe out. Palms facing out. Both times. That's it. Fantastic work. Exhale and right back down. Good. 15 seconds to go now. We're halfway there. Nice and controlled. Into our last little bit. Brilliant. 8 seconds. Let's dig deep now. I know the arms are getting tired. One more for me. One more. And relax. Okay, take that breather. Take that breather. Zumo coming up. So the rest is a little bit shorter, but if you want to take 30 seconds or more, do so. Okay, going to go in 5, in 4, 3, 2, and 1. So 30 seconds again. And up. Good. Nice and controlled. Brilliant. Nearly there now. Last little bit. Sitting right back and then right back up. Good. Last little bit now. We've 10 seconds to go. And we're digging. And you're doing great. Keep it going now. Last little bit. Breathe out on the hard but squeeze the top. 4. Last 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, bend the knees, drop that down. Back to our Renegade Row. So remember, stay on your knees. If you find it too much, and to make it harder, you can open those hips a small bit. Which I mean by that is bringing the knees back a small bit so they're not in here. You can still do them that way, but to make it a bit harder, just coming back, I like to keep my knees wider and you're putting the back of that dumbbell into your little pocket there, okay? So we're going to go in 3, 2, and 1. Roll to the opposite side. Good. That's it, brilliant. 20 seconds to go. Good. Last little bit, bending that elbow. 10 seconds. Last 5 seconds. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Solid. Okay. Last one, we have mountain climbers. Now it's warm. We're sweating. Okay. So the little mountain climbers coming up. Last 30 seconds before we get into our core. In 3, 2, and 1. So nice and slow starting off and then finish strong. Good, you take your time. Okay, let's keep that going now. Nearly there, we have 20 seconds to go. Flying through it. Last little bit. Counting down now, I'm at 10 seconds on the clock. And then I'll simplify the 3 core exercises so you can do them as best you can yourself. Last little bit. 3, 2, 1, and reset. Massive, well done. Tough little one. How many minutes have we done? I have my clock on. Oh, I do, it's on the phone. 20 minutes nearly. Powerful. Okay. So I'm going to put the weights back and then I'm going to show you the exercises that you can simplify yourself if you can't do any of them on the floor. Remember, there's always a way. There's always a way. So there is to do different exercises. Never ever feel that you can't do them, because you can. I will always simplify. Okay. So I'm going to turn this around and show. Actually, you might be able to do it here. Okay, I'm going to move this. So for the first one is your plank, and some people find it hard to go on the floor to do their front plank, and I like to simplify that so people feel that they're still able to do it. So what we do there is you can just get to your wall and take your 3 steps out. So 1, 2, and 1 foot behind. That's 3 steps, and then in line with that last step, and then just get the elbows and come in for your front plank position, okay? If you feel you want to challenge yourself in that, and we'll be doing plank 2 push-up on the floor, you can come out of that push and come right back in. Push right back out and push right back in, or else just stay in that plank position. Perfect, that's the first one. Second one is a side plank rotation. So I'm going to show you both ways. So if you can't do the side plank rotation, you can get your dumbbell, hold it in the right, and just bring that elbow to that knee. If you find you want to hold on to something here for balance, have your chair handy. So that's going to be the side plank rotation, and we're going to do it on the floor. And the side plank rotation on the floor, again, is either a tin of beans or your dumbbell or just your hand. Elbow onto the shoulder, that's really important. And we're going to come up to simplify it, okay? Going to have a look at the dumbbell going underneath, and then you're going to power up. Going to come right under and right back up. Okay, if you want, drop the dumbbell, use the hand and up, or else just stay in that side plank position, looking forward there. Okay, that is it. If you find that you want to have this hand just stay in your side plank, come down for 5 seconds, come up for 5 seconds. To make that harder, obviously we come up into the side plank, which can be hard, and again the full side plank, one foot in front of the other, and power up. But that's it, more advanced. And then our last one is going to be a standing dumbbell, just bringing that knee hug up. So again, I'm going to hold my dumbbell here just overhead, and I'm just going to march, and I'm going to march. Okay, so I think with or without the dumbbell you can do that one. And again, we're going to work for 30 seconds and 20 seconds rest. So remember, your plank can be on the wall with that push-up, going on the elbows, coming back to the hands, okay? We're going to do it on the floor. And again, if you're doing it on the floor, I'll show you how to do that as well. So again, if you're new to the planks on the floor, again, come up into the plank position first of all, okay? And then just come to the knees. That is a simplified plank, okay? If you want to do the push-up, you can push up and push right back down. Push up and push right back down. We want to watch that lower back though, that it's not coming down here. And the full one is the full one, which I'll probably be doing. The side plank rotation I've already shown. So again, just working to what suits you, okay? So we're going to start off with the plank or a plank to push up. We're going to work for 30 seconds on and take 20 seconds rest, okay? We will stay there and repeat that twice before moving on to our side plank rotation, which will be each side. Or else you're standing, alternating that elbow to that knee. 3, 2, and 1. So this is the harder version, coming up and then coming down. So remember, if that's too much, come into the plank, come to the knees, push up and watch the back and push down. Try and come up on the opposite side. You can see there that my knees are back a small bit. Okay, that's it. So to get that position, you come into your full plank position and then just bend the knees right down. Keep it going now, that's it. Get the gist of it. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, let's stay there because I'm going to repeat that again. And I'm going to go into the full one this time and do the full plank to push up. We've got 10 seconds and then we'll do our side plank rotation on each little side. Okay, in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Okay, plank to push up. Take your time now. And up. Good. Breathe out to push yourself up. And remember, staying on those knees is just as good. Last little bit. Keep it going now. We're digging. Counting down for my last 10 seconds on the clock here. I know it's hard. Doesn't matter what way you do it, it's still hard. That's it. 5 seconds. Into our last 4, 3, 2, 1, and reset. Watch the lower back. Great goal. Okay. So for our next one is a side plank rotation. And we're going to do that on the right and then on the left. So again, a dumbbell that feels comfortable. So I will simplify the first little one. Okay, we stay on those knees for this so everybody can get to know how to do it. Okay, so are we ready? So remember, the knees behind, with or without a dumbbell, elbow under the shoulder. That's it, just make sure you can see there. Nice and controlled. Okay, we're going to go in 3, 2, and 1. Lifting the hips and look up at the dumbbell. Rotate and exhale, breathe out. Nice and controlled. Making sure your elbow, remember, is under the shoulder, it's not crooked, that hand. Good. 15 seconds. Exhale, breathe out.
Last little bit now. We have 8 seconds into our last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, take your small breather. We're going to repeat that on the opposite side. So again, 30 seconds. And take your time with it. If it's too much, just come right back down again and come back in when you're ready. Okay, so working again for that 30 seconds. What I mean is, just want to make sure that I can show you here. Making sure that elbow is nice and comfortable, that the hand is not tilted out here and you're in that plank position. Okay, that it's nice and solid and secure, okay? And give yourself plenty of room there, okay? So in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lifting my hips, rotate, exhale up, keeping the dumbbell in line that I can see it so it's not hurting my shoulder, and I'm breathing out. And I have my hips lifted up. If I find it's too much, I can just drop the dumbbell here and power it back up without the rotation. That's it, nice and controlled, watching the lower back when you're rotating, that you don't overstretch it, and breathing out. We've got 5 seconds into our last 3, 2, and 1. Powerful stuff. Take your little rest, okay? And our last one is going to be standing. So again, we're just going to do that standing knee hug. So if you want to hold a heavier dumbbell for this, just to challenge yourself for a small bit, we're going to work for 30 seconds, okay? So even a heavier little dumbbell, but not too heavy because your hand will be staying up overhead for 30 seconds, okay? And we're just going to march and alternate each leg. 3, 2, and 1. Engage the core. That's it. Engage. Brilliant. 15 seconds. Good. Last little bit. It's a tough little one. 10 seconds. Brilliant. Last 5 seconds. I know you can feel it in the arm as well. 3, 2, 1, and relax. And all we're going to do there is switch the dumbbell to the opposite side. And then we will do that for one more round. And then we have our little cool down. And then you are ready to do this little workout and feel fantastic in your headspace. I think that's really what it's all about, isn't it? Okay, are we ready for it? We are. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. So engage the core. I know it looks easy, this one, but it's actually probably the hardest exercise I've done. I think it's all about the balance, isn't it? But again, you can hold on to something here. It is tough. I wouldn't be going too heavy with the dumbbell either now, guys, to be honest with you, with all me talk. 15 seconds now, nearly there. 5 seconds. I'm not even reading the watch right, I'm concentrating. And relax. Oh, that was tough. Brilliant, okay. So I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was short and sweet. It was actually 30 minutes by the time with the cool down done, and that's what I wanted. Just something quick and easy that you can get through if you're busy, especially with, you know, back to work and school and everything, just everything in general. But yeah, so it's telling me here 28 minutes. So let's get the cool down done and let's get ready to have a good weekend and do what suits you. Okay, so keep checking in with me so I can help you as best I can. Everyone in my eyes is doing amazing and doing it to suit your lifestyle, and that's really important. Okay, so we'll reach out for 3, 2, and 1, and up for 3, 2, and 1. Right behind the left, reach over, down to the center. Left behind the right and reach. Back down to that little center. Don't overstretch, arms out, have a little look over. Back and to the opposite side in that nice hug. Your warm up and cool down doesn't have to be complicated. Even if you repeat the same thing, it's something I've always done. Into those rotations again. Let's go for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Let's gently lean forward, keeping that right knee bent, left heel on the floor, up, down behind, squeeze your shoulder blades together and gently sit back. And release to the opposite. So out, up, down and behind, squeeze the shoulder blades together and sit right back for 3, for 2, and for 1. Just palms down this time, go back for 4, go back for 3, for 2, and for 1. And we'll finish with our 3 little breaths. So nice breath out, inhale on the way down, exhale, and let's go for 1 more. And give yourselves a massive, massive clap. And well done. It was a short one, but a good one. I mean, we're reaching here 29 minutes, 52 seconds. How is that?
for a 30-minute workout. I think it is fantastic and I enjoyed it, and it's what I needed this evening, and I hope it makes you feel the same way as it made me feel. Just exercise in general, I hope it makes you feel exactly how it makes me feel all the time. Have a beautiful weekend, whatever you get up to, and remember, your best is always enough, and I'm here to help you as best I can. Have a fantastic weekend. You're all awesome.